Relationships are fun and games until you start to face challenges. There are so many red flags that we ignore while we're excited about a new woman in our lives. But eventually, things will always catch up with you. To be happy in your life, brother, you've got to pay attention to red flags before setting your sights on a future with your woman. From bad habits to a lack of trust and respect, it's time you put those red flags to rest. You've got to have open and honest communication with your girlfriend if you notice any of these concerning behaviors and habits. However, if she shows more than one of the 8 red flags we're going to uncover in this video, it may be time to let her go. Number 1. She doesn't believe in your work. In any healthy relationship, support is crucial, not only in your personal life, but with your professional goals and ambitions. If your girl doesn't believe in the work you do or support your aspirations, it's a major red flag. Having a partner who is not enthusiastic about your work can be frustrating and disheartening. Your career and goals are an essential part of who you are as a man. It's only natural that you would want your partner to understand and appreciate that part of you. So, when your partner doesn't support your career, it might just lead to some serious resentment, frustration, and isolation. Guys, you've got to have a conversation with your girlfriend about your career goals and the importance of her support. Ask her what her concerns are and why she doesn't stand behind your job. Maybe she doesn't understand what you do or the impact it has on others. On the other hand, she could have personal insecurities that are causing her to project negativity towards your goals. Whatever the underlying issue may be, you have to address it early on in the relationship. Never ignore your disappointment when your girl is negative about your work. If she refuses to support your goals, it could be a sign that she doesn't prioritize your happiness and success. In this case, it's better to cut ties early and move on to find someone who will be your number one fan and support you in everything that matters to you. Number 2, she's addicted to social media. Sure, social media has become a big part of our lives, but when your girlfriend's Instagram account starts to interfere with your relationship, that's a problem. If your girlfriend is addicted to social media and constantly compares you to others, there's probably a deeper issue going on. The same goes for the content she posts. Girls who post too many seductive or revealing pictures have more going on with their self-esteem and value. A healthy relationship needs mutual appreciation and respect. But if your girl is constantly seeking external validation and attention through social media, it can cause feelings of inadequacy and jealousy. When your partner is too preoccupied with likes and comments and followers, you're going to struggle to establish a real emotional connection with her. If she's too obsessive with social media, it's time to get some boundaries. You can suggest that she takes a break from social media or limits her time on there so the two of you can reconnect and focus on building a stronger relationship. However, this red flag is a nasty one. If she is too hooked on online attention and likes, there's a good chance that she'll refuse. So, if this is the case, and she won't acknowledge the impact her social media addiction is having on your relationship, it may be a sign that your woman has gratitude issues and doesn't appreciate you. If you're handling it fine now, don't be fooled. Her lack of appreciation will cause bigger problems later on. Without a balance of individuality, mutual appreciation, and respect, your relationship is going nowhere fast. Try to solve the problem now before it gets any bigger, or show her the door. Number 3, she has male friends. It's all too common for men and women to have friends of the opposite sex. However, if your girlfriend has too many male friends, it's a red flag you don't want to ignore. While not all male to female friendships are cause for concern, there may be an underlying reason why your girlfriend spends so much time around other men. One major concern is the growing potential for sexual tension or attraction between her and another guy. Even if your girlfriend claims that they are just friends, it's only human nature to feel uncomfortable with the time and energy she invests in them. After all, you shouldn't have to compete with other men in a healthy relationship. Even if you trust your girlfriend 100%, the other concern is the potential for her male friends to have a hidden agenda. They might be spending time with her, secretly hoping to take advantage of her, either emotionally or physically. Communicate your concerns with your woman and have an open mind about her male friends. But don't you dare ignore your instincts if something doesn't seem right. Maybe you can trust her, but you know what it's like to be a man. What makes you think her guy friends are any different? It's not always going to be a red flag for your girlfriend to have male friends, but you should always come first. Don't play second fiddle to your partner's guy friends. That just makes you look pathetic, and it's disrespectful to you as a man. Make sure her energy is balanced and fair. If she's spending more time with another man instead of you, run. Number 4. She's a fangirl for male celebrities. It's natural for people to have idols they look up to, but when your girlfriend's obsession with a celebrity gets out of hand, it's a giant red flag. If she practically worships some male celebrity or singer, you're always going to be second best. Maybe she has his picture up on her wall and looks at his social media every day. Or maybe she goes to every concert and wears his band t-shirts. Whatever it is, if you notice your girlfriend idolizing another man, no matter how famous he is, it will make you look inferior. It's not healthy for another man to be placed above you. It won't be long before she makes you feel like you're not good enough for her. And that's garbage. You deserve respect. If your girlfriend fangirls over some famous guy and wishes she could be backstage with him at a concert, that makes you look weak. You need to get to the bottom of her feelings for this guy and make sure she wouldn't drop you for the first chance she would to get with him. Of course, her getting with a celebrity is unlikely, but you want your girlfriend to respect you more than she respects some stranger on TV. Make her understand you are not replaceable. Set boundaries about how her obsession makes you feel and stick it to them. Number 5. Her sexual history makes you uncomfortable. Every man has their own values and beliefs about what is acceptable or not in a partner and in life. If your girlfriend reflects behaviors you don't feel comfortable with, it's another red flag that could ruin your relationship. For example, if your girlfriend has a questionable sexual history that makes you second guess her loyalty, she may not be right for you. A woman's sexual history does not always define her as a person, but it is important that you are comfortable with it before moving forward. If you pretend that you're okay with a high body count, but secretly it's upsetting to you, don't waste either of your time. Trust your gut and stick to your values. Never compromise on your values for a woman. If she isn't right for you, move on. Some men don't mind a woman that's been with a lot of guys, but if that's a problem for you, you've got to respect that about yourself and move on. Number 6. Her friends are promiscuous. It's been said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This statement is all too true when it comes to the company we keep, including our friends. So, if your girlfriend has friends who are promiscuous, pay close attention. While it's not directly a bad thing to have friends with different lifestyles and values, It can become a problem if her promiscuous friends influence her decisions and behavior. Peer pressure can be a powerful force, and it's important to ensure that your girlfriend is making her own decisions based on her values and beliefs. If her friends are becoming a bad influence on her, talk to her and encourage her to think critically about the company she keeps and how it will affect her life. It is essential to establish boundaries and ensure she is not being pulled in a direction that goes against your values as a couple. Number 7. She's a party girl. If your girlfriend is a party girl who drinks and does drugs every weekend, that's a red flag you're not going to want to ignore. Sure, having fun and letting loose with good friends every once in a while is not necessarily a bad thing, but doing it too frequently or too intensely can lead to a host of relationship-destroying issues. Frequent partying can also be a sign of immaturity, as it may indicate that she's not able to handle her responsibilities or prioritize her health and well-being. If she doesn't slow down on her partying habits, it can lead to bigger issues like health problems and substance abuse. Regular partying is also often a gateway to cheating and promiscuity, and she will be putting herself in situations where she's more likely to engage in risky behavior or be around men with a different agenda. Try to open her eyes to the risks of being a party girl, and if she won't listen, don't get stuck worrying about what she's up to every Friday night. You know what to do. Number 8. She likes to be the center of attention. While it's natural for a woman to seek validation and appreciation from others, it can be a red flag if that turns into a constant need to be the center of attention. Needing validation is a sure sign of insecurity in a woman, but that's not always a done deal. However, if that insecurity has become a narcissistic need to have everything be about her, you're going to shrink in her shadow. Pay attention if your girl is constantly interrupting you, behaving inappropriately, or becoming obsessive about her appearance. If she walks all over you in order to feel in control and important, she doesn't appreciate or value you enough to respect you. Of course, it's not hopeless, but if you can help her find healthier ways to feel valued and appreciated, then go for it. But if she's too self-obsessed to even listen, you're better off with someone who will value you. We know it's a harsh reality to bring up red flags you might have been blocking out for months or years, but you should never wait to address any of these issues with your woman. The sooner you deal with them like a man, the sooner you can rebuild your connection with her or break it off and start fresh. Don't let new beginnings scare you, brother. Subscribe to the Man Code and get all of your man-to-man advice right here every week. We love you, and we want what's best for you. So don't take the easy route. Hit the like button and enjoy the next video.